And as we wrap up our coverage around HIMSS 2013, here are some of the sights and sounds around the exhibit hall. I'm Matthew Weinstock for HNHN Daily. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, what we're showing here today in the Intermountain Healthcare booth is the Xi3 modular computer. It doesn't look like a computer, but it is in fact a full-blown desktop computer that'll run Windows, Linux, Unix, what have you. Obviously not only very small, but part of what makes it very different is the ability to upgrade or modify the computer by literally taking it apart. So when new technology comes out, such as let's say USB 6, you don't throw your computer away, you replace a board, and we then provide you credit back. It's also very energy efficient. This is only 20 watts of power. A comparable machine would be 100 to 200 watts of power. So it means that if you're talking about hundreds or thousands of desktop computers in a hospital or a healthcare facility, you're talking significant savings, and it literally just fits into something that small. In addition to that, coming out mid-year with the micro server, this is in fact a server. And this will run in your data center or in a small facility, up to 56 gigabits of internet throughput, and this is going to be about 40 watts of power. And then last but not least, this is a computer as well. This is the Zero Pro computer, dual monitor support. On each of these we can have up to 1 terabyte of solid state storage internally. This is only 15 watts of power, and it's smaller than a small paperback.
Shown here today is Airstrip 1, our way of taking our independent solutions for OB, cardiology, and patient monitoring and put it into one application while also providing clinical context, EMR context. So here you see our monitoring application built into one application, and our ECG application also inside of Airstrip 1. Again, our pinch zooming, viewing waveforms in their native state. And then, as I said, we're providing clinical information from the EMR. So I'm seeing HPI, problems, the patient's allergies, as well as the events for the patient, along with any labs that they may have had, and any meds, and then obviously any notes that may be in the system as well.
This unit here is Cybermat's latest medical grade unit. It's called Cybermat H24. It's a 24-inch edge-to-edge glass multi-touch, ready for Windows 8. Also supports Windows 7. It uses Intel latest Core i-Series CPUs, i7, i5, i3. It's fully customizable for medical applications. It can be used in OR, ER, nursing station, or even on a mobile car.
Good afternoon, my name is Dave Siebenoller. I'm the CIO of HealthSpot. HealthSpot has developed a medical kiosk that has been built and designed to extend access to care for primary care visits into rural and other health system network access points. What we've done is we've integrated medical devices into our kiosk. As you can see here, we have an integrated Bluetooth stethoscope, an otoscope, a thermometer, a dermoscope, a blood pressure cuff device, and also over here is an ultrasound unit. We can also put pulse oximeters in that location. Our objective is to be able to take the patients who go to urgent cares and emergency rooms and move them out of those locations for primary care reasons from convenience perspective into a location like a HealthSpot station where they can see a primary care provider via our high-definition telehealth solution in real time.
AT&T mHealth Solutions presents Davies Manager. This is the patient application on the mobile device. As you see here, we start off, let's go ahead and just make an entry to start with. I'll start with making a low entry. We'll say 45 is the blood glucose. First thing it's going to do is ask me, did I really enter that correctly? Yes, I did. I need coaching. I need help. It's giving me coaching and help. I have to take action right away. Provides me with some options as to what to do to bring my blood glucose back up into a normal range. And then asks me to start a recheck timer, so that way then I can take my action and recheck in 15 minutes. Go ahead and continue. This is an after lunch reading, and there's my recheck timer. You can see here at the bottom we have a chart showing kind of how we're doing for before and after meals, and are we in range or out of range in our targets. We have a logbook so that way we can see exactly what we've entered and how we're doing. All of this information is fed to the nurse case managers at the insurance company or the disease management company. I can message back and forth with my case manager. I also have a tips section which gives me helpful hints and tips within my patient portal on the web. It's much more blown out, gives me all kinds of information. My case manager also has that same information and can send me links to it. I see you're not inputting carbs. Do you not know how to count your carbs? Here's a great piece that you can use to count your carbs included in there. We also have what we call the health info section. On the mobile device, it is encoded, so you do have to enter. It includes all of your medication history, your lifestyle, have you been, your labs, your exams, all of that is included in here and is also again passed on to the nurse case manager, so that way then they can address your missing things. The solution will also send me notices that tells me my foot exam, I haven't had that yet, I'm overdue, I better go schedule and have one. Or my eye exam, or my A1C is out of date, it's time to go get those updated. The solution will send me messages to tell me that. We'll go ahead and just say that we've made it to our recheck. So we'll go ahead and recheck. I got up to 145 now, let's say. Continue. Immediate coaching and feedback coming back to me, telling me I've done a great job, I've corrected things. Moving on. I can enter my carbs, I can enter my meds, and most importantly, if I want to, I can make notes explaining what I did, what's going on in my life, why I had this low or this high or a medium, what's unusual going on. All kinds of options there. Go ahead and save it. And there we see our latest one entered was 145.